friends, welcome to Tarunayas. Today we will be discussing MCQs based on the current affairs of 4th of November 2022. So let's start with the first MCQ of the day. The first MCQ is with reference to chemical fertilizers in India. Consider the following statements. At present, the retail price of chemical fertilizers is market driven and not administered by the government. Ammonia, which is an input of urea, is produced from natural gas. Sulphur, which is a raw material for phosphoric acid fertilizer, is a byproduct of oil refineries. Now, if we look at the regime that is administered in India, the fertilizers is not completely, the chemical fertilizers in India are not market driven, rather they are administered by the government of India as per the fertilizer order under the fertilizer order under the Essential Commodities Act of 1957. Alright, so it is administered by the government of India. This makes our first statement incorrect. So option 1 and option D is incorrect. Now, if we look at option 2 and 3, the ammonia, which is an input of urea, is produced from natural gas, and ammonia is definitely produced from natural gas using Haber's process. And sulphur is also a byproduct of the oil refineries. So both these statements are correct. Therefore, B is our correct answer. 2 and 3 only, and first is incorrect. So you can read the explanation from here that ammonia is used to produce various nitrogenous fertilizers such as NPK and the urea fertilizer. Ammonia is obtained using the Haber's process when nitrogen and hydrogen are mixed together in the ratio 1:2. When nitrogen and hydrogen, they are mixed together in the ratio 1:2, then we get ammonia. So this is what ammonia is, and in ionic form it is NH4 plus. Alright, so in 2019, so when we speak of the market linking of urea prices is concerned, the MRP of urea is statutorily fixed. That means the government of India fixes the MRP, and the manufacturers and marketers, they are allowed to fix the MRP at reasonable rates per market as per the market dynamics. So therefore the first statement is not fully correct. And when we speak of the sulphur, which is obtained as a byproduct from the oil refineries, and most of the sulphur is converted to the sulfuric acid, which is then utilized for the manufacture of the phosphatic fertilizer. So therefore third should be correct. Therefore answer is B, that is 2 and 3 are correct, and first is the incorrect statement. Now let's move to the question number 2. So if we consider the following statement, the National Commission for Scheduled Tribe is a constitutional body which is established through Constitution of Amendment Act of the 89th Constitution Amendment Act, and NCST chairperson has a rank of Union Cabinet Minister. So we have to select which of the above statement is correct. So let's see which of the correct statement is correct. So we have got National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, and which was established through the 89th Amendment Act in the year 2003, and we had the joint commission for the National Commission for Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe, which was then bifurcated in the year 2004 under the Article 338A, that is National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. So, and yes, the chairperson of the NCST holds a rank of a Union Cabinet Minister, and that the vice chairperson has the rank of secretary. Therefore, both 1 and 2 is the correct answer. So this is the explanation you can read here, that was formed as an independent body with effect from the year 2004 after the amendment, the 89th constitutional amendment of 2003. The body was formed, which consists of a chairperson and a vice chairperson, and 3 other members are there. The chairperson has a rank of cabinet minister, the vice person holds the rank of a secretary to the government of India, and there are 3 other persons involved. So the third question of the day is, which of the following department or ministry has launched the HARIT Aaykar initiative? Basically, the HARIT Aaykar initiative has been launched by the Income Tax Department and the Central Board of Direct Taxes, in which the Central Board Direct Taxes building around across the nation and other public buildings are going to have green cover surrounding them. So basically, trees will be planted using the Miyawaki technique. Microforests will be formed, and recently the microforest was inaugurated in the state of Punjab near Atari border. So the initiative has been launched by the Income Tax Department. So you can read the explanation here that it was launched by the Income Tax Department, and under the initiative the department resolves to increase the green cover by planting trees and creating the microforest in and around the Income Tax Department's building and the other public areas. The fourth question of the day is about the Global Climate Observing System Conference, which was hosted by, there are certain number of bodies given, and we have to select that which of these bodies hosted the Global Climate Observing System Conference. So the correct answer is D, none of the above, because the system conference was hosted by Exploitation of Meteorological Satellites, that is EUMETSAT. The system was established in the year 1992, basically as an outcome of the Second World Climate Conference. The objective was to ensure that the observations and the informations which are needed to address the climate related issues are obtained and they are made available to all the potential users. The fifth question of the day, the Mutual Legal Assistance Treaty is basically related to the criminal matters. It is related to the criminal matters in which the two sovereign countries take assistance from each other in such matters of the criminal laws. So the nuclear agreement between the countries for effective transfer of the civil purpose, the first statement. The second statement is the agreement between India and USA for the homeland security. The third statement is the gathering and exchanging information in an effort to enforce public or criminal laws. And the fourth statement is the extradition treaty, which is signed between the foreign countries. So the correct statement or the correct answer of the question is that gathering and exchanging information in an effort to enforce public or criminal laws. So C is the correct answer. You can read the explanation here that it is basically a mechanism whereby the countries cooperate with one another in order to provide and obtain the formal assistance in prevention, suppression, investigation and prosecution of the crime, to ensure that the criminals do not escape or they sabotage the due process of law or want of evidence available in different countries. India provides mutual legal assistance in criminal matters through the bilateral treaties, the agreements and the multilateral treaties or agreements or international convention, or on the basis of the assurance of the reciprocity. So Ministry of Home Affairs is the central authority in India dealing with the request of mutual assistance in the criminal matters. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching Tarun IAS. Have a nice day.